Welcome to Koala Quilt and Sew. In today's episode we're going to look at the Patchwork block railway fence. This is a great block for beginners. It involves only 3 pieces of fabric, 3 different colours of fabric, and it's a block that you can actually play around with. Once you've sewn up a number of them, you can play around and develop lots of different patterns with it. So my 3 fabrics here are a piece of green, a floral and a yellow. So what we'll do first with our first piece is just even off the edges. The block is made up of 3 pieces which are both 2.5 inches wide and 6.5 inches long. So I've just lined it up on my ruler, cutting away the uneven pieces. There we go. Now, as I said, we need width of 2.5 inches, so I'll just go in on my markings on my ruler, lay it down and put my hand firmly on and just cut it with my rotary cutter. There we go. So that's 2.5 inches wide. Now we'll need to do 6.5 inches in length. So I'm just going to turn it around and we'll go up to the 6.5. Just line it up with the lines on my ruler. I'll actually cut 2. And because I cut on the join, we'll just cut it at the join area. There we go. There's 2 pieces for our first 2 blocks. Now we're going to do the same with the yellow fabric. Now I'll just even off the edges here, just line it up with my ruler, press firmly and cut away any of the unevenness. Right, we'll turn it around and now again I'll cut 2.5 inches in width. This block would also be great if you had any pieces left over from your jelly rolls. And as we know, jelly rolls are 2.5 inches wide, so you could easily cut any of the strips left over into 6.5 inch lengths. So what I'll need to do is I'll unfold that. I've got raw edges here, so I'll just need to even them off as well. And we'll just turn it around and cut 2. That is 6.5 inches. So, that's it. There we go. There's 2 pieces there. Oops. And we'll cut from our last fabric, our floral fabric. And again, we'll just even it off the edges. And we'll just turn it around, do 2.5 inches. And 6.5 inches in length. Line them up. Okay, now this one I've cut on the edge of the fold, so I'll just cut it, my 2 pieces. There we go. Now, it's up to you how you arrange your fabrics, but what we might do is we'll just cut off those stray threads. Just pin these 2 together and we're going to sew a 1/4 inch seam along the longer edge of our pieces of fabric. Some people like to pin them, other people don't. So that's up to you. Now, 1/4 inch seam. the end. Right, so that's just over half our block done. Now what we'll do is just pop the other piece on top. Again, I'll just pin it and hold it in place. Now we've got a completed block, which is great. You saw how quick and easy that was. This is a railway fence, and we have the pattern. We've got a pattern which is individualised for Koala Quilt and Sew. If you go onto our website, you'll get directions as to where you can go and find the pattern. So I hope you do download the pattern and enjoy making the quilt.